Hi again, it's me with another historical fun fact to help get you through these quarantine times. Today we are going to talk about Lilyuffie88 versus Zezima, and it's not a coincidence that I've chosen those two players because we are going to talk about one specific achievement that you would have expected from Zezima, but that was actually done by Lilyuffie88. But before we get to business, a quick comparison first. Zezima is most known for being rank 1 in the high scores for 4 years, from December of 2003 until the release of Summoning in 2008. Also for being the first person to reach level 99 in all skills, and for becoming the first person to pass 1 billion total XP. Then Lilyuffie88 is mostly, and to many people only, known for being the first player to reach 99 prayer, but she actually has so many more impressive achievements. In fact, I could make an entire video about her achievements, and they are all mind-blowing, so I will probably do that at some point in the future. But today we are going to talk about this one achievement alone that you would have expected from Zezima instead. Now, interestingly, both players' fame began at around the same period for Zezima. That was in December of 2003, which is when he passed Bonebreaker 6 in the high scores and became the new rank 1. Bonebreaker 6 had quit playing RuneScape a month earlier, so his rank 1 was up for grabs, and Zezima ended up being the person who took it. Then as for Lilyuffie88, we need to go back to September and October of 2003, which is when a player called The Hate was the player who had the most total XP. But that didn't last long because just a month later, or maybe in October, I'm not sure, but so either in November or in October, Lilyuffie88 passed The Hate's total XP, and that is what this fun fact revolves around today, because you would probably expect that Zezima was during his time at the top of the high scores also the player with the most total XP, but that is not true. Instead, that was Lilyuffie88, although not for the entire 4 years, but I will get back to that later. So yeah, Lilyuffie passed The Hate's total XP in either November or October of 2003, and then she ended up becoming the first person to reach 200 million total XP, 300 million total XP, and 400 million total XP. And it wasn't until December of 2005, so that is more than 2 years later, when Zezima did manage to pass Lilyuffie88's total XP, but that did not last very long, as Lilyuffie88 passed his XP just a month later again. Then as for just how far ahead of Zezima she was in terms of total XP, it is interesting to mention that her biggest XP lead happened at 2 separate occasions, in June of 2005 and in November of 2005, which is when she was more than 60 million XP ahead of Zezima. At that point in November of 2005, Zezima switched to training cooking, and then he needed only 5 weeks or so to pass Lilyuffie's total XP, so to close the gap of more than 60 million XP, which is obviously very impressive. But then Lilyuffie passed his XP again a month later, as I've mentioned earlier in this video. Lilyuffie remained the player with the most total XP until April of 2006. That is when she quit playing RuneScape, which allowed Zezima to pass her total XP for one final time. So that was today's historical fun fact. So what you should remember from this is that an achievement that you would have expected from Zezima was actually achieved by Lilyuffie88, and that was that she was the player with the most total XP from November of 2003 until she quit in April of 2006, so that is almost 3 years. And although Zezima did pass her XP at the end of 2005, that lasted for only a month. So altogether, that is a very impressive achievement by Lilyuffie88, and I just wanted you guys to know. Okay, so that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I guess I will see you back another time.